Alright, pproteus here, back for round number 4. I'm 3-0. Playing against an opponent who I suspect is on blue-black Delver, although I don't actually know. And this hand, this is like the hand that I mulliganed in after talking about quite a bit in the last round. It's really good, except it does nothing. So I'm pretty sure I have to mulligan this hand. There's a decent chance that I draw a hexproof guy in a timely manner, but if I don't, I lose. And I think that my win rate in game 1s is high enough that I can't risk that. So I'm mulliganing that hand. I think I can do better. This hand is not great, but I am going to keep it. It doesn't, I mean, it has a hexproof guy. It has a white source. Doesn't have a payoff. Doesn't have enough lands, but at least it has one. My issue is my opponent plays island on turn 1, and then I'm worrying about days. But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to scry that to the top, and hopefully not run into days. Hopefully my opponent plays swamp on turn 1. Or hopefully they're just not on days at all. I'm pretty sure I don't run basic island. I'm pretty sure I don't run Glaive Cover Scout into basic island. That just can't be correct. Start with Unbridled Growth. Would you like to daze this opponent? I'd rather my opponent just didn't have the daze, but I think I have to bait it, because if my opponent has a double daze, which is not unreasonable, then I would really rather that didn't happen to me. I don't want to have to sack the Unbridled Growth, because it's my only white source, and casting the Pilgrim. And I said it didn't have one of the so-called payoffs. The Pilgrim is a payoff. It can go find them. So I shouldn't have said that so flippantly. Glaive Cover Scout. Do you have foil? Unfortunately, if they do have foil, there's not much we can do, and we probably lose the game. Assuming they have a functional hand after casting the foil. And they're tanking, so I think they have it. So we probably lose this game. They ditched 2 islands, which very interesting to me. One of them is snow covered and the other one is not. I should try that sometime. Play half snow covered lands. Pretend I'm on Gifts Ungiven, you know? That may be the end of interesting decisions we have to make this game. By the way, not unreasonable that we draw another creature, but it's not certainly not guaranteed. 4 turn wait on average, so expect maybe even less than that, because I only have 8 cards left in my deck now. Oh, never mind. 8 cards left in my deck, or 8 creatures, not counting the Pilgrims. I can play the Pilgrim, but game 1 they're definitely going to have Snuff Outs and Echoing Decays in their deck, although they don't have one in their hand, or they would have just pitched it to the foil instead of pitching another island, I'm pretty sure. Okay, opponent sticks an Angler. We are going to we're gonna cast this Pilgrim. If it gets dazed, then I guess that's what happens. Next turn we're gonna have to dig hard for a creature. But I was thinking about doing that right that turn, but I realized I can wait another turn, because I have an actual reasonable draw, or a reasonable use of my mana for that turn. Don't really like running my spells into days, but on the other hand, I only have 3 mana, and I have these 2 3-drops in my hand, so I guess I don't want to get those guys dazed. The big problem is the Angler. How I only have a few turns before this Angler kills me. The opponent doesn't have any very cards in their hand. They're probably not going to interact with me, so it's, can we draw and resolve a creature? Okay. That's good. That is one of the things we need. Is we do need a way to make white mana. Draw another card. Draw another card. Nothing yet. An option, I guess, is to cast Armadillo Cloak on my opponent's Grimrock Angler. That could also definitely buy me some time, because it means that when my opponent's Angler deals damage, then I gain the life. And maybe I should have done it that turn, because I'm not at a huge life total, so I could be in trouble. Because it does deal the damage to me first before they gain the life. There's a bit of a delay. But if all they can attack me with is that Angler, then that could buy me a few turns. Heck, I could even put the... No, I can't. I was going to say I can put the Cartouche on it, so it deals damage first, and then I gain the life back immediately before the Augur hits. But that's not actually how... Not actually how Cartouche works. That only enchants my creatures. So that's Cloak on the Angler. When it deals damage, I gain 7 life. That should buy me like at least a turn, I think. I go down to 2, back up to 9. Please don't have a creature. Also, please don't have counter magic. Probably dead. Probably dead. But I get another turn. Get another turn here. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. When I get to see my hand in all of its non-functional glory. They're just digging for counter magic. That's all they need. I'm going to play a Bogle. It just has to not resolve, and they can't lose. I take 1, and now I'm dead on board. Ooh, and another Angler too. And I'm just dead. Okay. So, possibly I should have applied the Armadillo Cloak a turn earlier. And if that had worked, I guess I would be at 5 more life. Nope, that wouldn't even matter. If I was, I still possibly should have done it. But if I was at 5 more life, I would still be dead on board to this. I would be at 13, and then this is 13 exactly. So I die with that Cloak trigger on the stack. So that sucks. Losing game 1 absolutely sucks. But, you know, sometimes they interact with you. It's not that it's terrible. It's just it's less complicated than decks where you need all the moving pieces to do their thing. I have some fail points. If you get me at the fail point and my deck doesn't cooperate, then sometimes I lose, and that's part of playing the deck. But we beat the last blue-black player, so see if we can beat this one. I think I'm pretty close to 50-50 though, so I really hate losing the first match, or the first game, because the first game is the hardest to lose. Okay, so here's one of those hands that just has no creature. Can't keep hands with no creature, otherwise you end up with something like last game. This has no creature, also has no payoff, and has 4 lands, which is too many, so can't keep that. This hand is not good, but it's got a creature, and we can play it on turn 1, so we don't have to worry about days. That's enough for me. I'm gonna put that forest on the top because I intend to cast and Mask one day, and I'm probably gonna relic and pop it on turn 2. With the intent of finding something productive. Tempted to attack and trade and then cast Ledgewalker, but there's a big problem with that, which is days. Can't actually do that. Doesn't work. Doesn't work out for me. So we're going to cast this relic, and we're going to wait. Days definitely punishes you when you mulligan. But I think I can, as long as they don't present too much of a clock, I'm not really scared. Like, they're saying this is 7 turns. I have 7 turns to kill them or to start gaining life or to find and resolve a spider umbra. Like, that shouldn't be that hard, I think. Even if my opponent has days. So it's really just a matter of how much counter magic they have. Augur comes down, hits a foil. That is rough. I do not want to play against foil. That was a good one. That was a good draw. Super happy to have white mana. Play the Abundant Growth so I don't have to run into days. I could play the Ledgewalker, but I'm afraid of Shrivel, so I'm not going to for that reason. My opponent doesn't know the next card in my hand, so I have to decide if I want to play this Forest or not. Because they know about these 2 guys. So if I play the Forest and they know everything in my hand, the cost is like playing around double days or representing Mask plus something else. I don't think either of those are super high costs, so I'm just going to pass. Opponent is attacking aggressively. Maybe a second Augur here is about to happen. No? Maybe Delver plus something. Alright, well. Counter magic? You gotta counter this. You can't have me with a 5/5. Just a question of whether they foil it or if they have something better. Like maybe they have to gush. I feel like a little bit successful if I force them to gush on my turn. And of course I can't really not play the Mask. That doesn't lead to me winning the game. So that was a foil. That was one of the islands. Opponent has another island in their hand. I could attack here, and then actually I do want to attack here. If they have a daze, then for the Glade Cover Scout, then I get to stick the Ledgewalker. Yeah, opponent let it through. Sweet. Take that, opponent. Got in that sweet point of damage. Also, they don't... Oh, I was assuming they wanted to get a swamp with that land. So I'm like, they're not going to do it anyways. We're in a little bit of trouble if they flip that Delver, to be honest. We do not have a lot of time left. So I'm just going to hope that Delver like never flips, and they also don't have counter magic. Basically, hope they have nothing. Abundant Growth. Oh my gosh. This is just not good. Utopia Sprawl. Yeah, I guess we lose if my opponent has basically anything. Suppose next turn I could draw Armadillo Cloak and then win. If it resolves. I guess I could have played a creature there and then chumped with it. Basically, I need my opponent to have nothing. So nothing on Miners does. My opponent doesn't know about this. They think I might have 2 scary cards in my hand. I just have nothing. Alright, they got me. Yeah, you live with a Bogle, you die with a Bogle. I'm 3-1. See you in the next round.